works. And then you just fall back into the same old patterns of not working out, eating unhealthy, waking up late. Those are 3 examples. But the point is, a lot of people, when they start habits, they get so motivated and inspired. They have a fire under their butt, and then they go into it. And a couple days happens, and they realize, oh, I missed working out today. I'll just let this slide. I'll just, and then they just give up altogether. It is because we are going into habits. We are going into change in the wrong way. And I'll give you an example. So, I don't know if you just heard a difference in the audio, but this fridge that's in here just stopped. And I love when it stops, but I'm already into the episode, so we're just gonna let that noise happen in the beginning. I hope it didn't bother you. But anyway, so let me show you the science behind massive change. So this is a diagram, and it is the diagram of change. Okay, I don't know if you actually see it. Hold on. Alright, so do you see in the middle circle is identity, and then we have process, and then we have outcome in the outer circle. Okay, when we go into change, we say, I'm going to use working out as an example. I need to work out. I don't know if you see where I'm pointing, but I need to work out to become fit. I need to wake up early to be productive. I need to start eating healthy so that I can feel good. So we are working in this mentality of, oh, I need to do this process in order to get this outcome, in order to be something. For example, I need to wake up early because I want to start being productive, and I don't want to be a lazy person anymore. So in order to be productive, I need to wake up early so that I can be a motivated and great person. I need to eat healthy in order to be fit so that I can stop being so not healthy, so that I can start being healthy. So I need to do this to be. So let me talk more about that. We think we need to go do the process to get an outcome, to be something. You want to be happy, right? So you go to the outcome. I need to be happy. So I need to move to the beach, for example. I need to live somewhere else in order to be happy. We're working first at the vision of an outcome, and then trying to change the process so that the outcome and the process can change who we are. This does not work. It does not work. This is why so many people, we're doing it backwards. Okay? What we actually need to do is start with the identity. Start with the identity, and then you figure out the process and the outcome. So, I am a very productive person. Therefore, I'm going to wake up early, and I am going to get a lot of stuff done because I am a productive person. Not I'm going to wake up early to get a lot of stuff done so that I can be a productive person, right? So we always go here instead of going to the identity first. An actual change comes from starting with the identity. I am a fit person. I am a healthy person. Therefore, what do? I eat healthy. I eat consciously. I eat intuitively. Because I love my body and I know that I am healthy, and therefore that is what I am. That is what I'm going to get. So, here is the science behind this, okay? Starting with the identity, then you figure out the process and the outcome. Our subconscious mind, right? I don't know if you know what it is, but it's our memories, our values, our beliefs, our, the thing that's working all of our body parts, our breathing. We don't consciously think breathing yourself as a lazy person? Well, you probably have a lot of memories from the past of moments of being lazy, therefore that is who you are. You believe you are that. And our subconscious mind controls 95% of our lives. 95%. Search it up. And our conscious mind, the one that is thinking, the creative brain, the one that, sets the goals, that is controlling 5% of our lives. If our subconscious mind is controlling 95% of our life, then it is in control of the way that we view ourselves. And let's say that you want to work out, but you view yourself, oh, I'm actually a lazy person, I don't do that. Your subconscious mind is going to view your inner dialogue, and it's going to act on that no matter how many times you set conscious goals. The subconscious mind will always fall back into autopilot, and that is why it is so hard to create a new habit, because you don't identify as a gym goer, a worker outer, a fit, healthy person. Our subconscious mind is here to prove our beliefs to us. This can even be something with looks, so our physical self, how we view ourselves physically. Let's say I think I'm ugly, okay? I view myself as ugly. I believe I'm ugly. Therefore, when I go out in public, what am I going to notice? I'm going to notice people not looking at me, people rejecting me, people not caring about me, people not, checking me out, because I view myself as that. Therefore, my subconscious filters out everything. It filters out the person that may be checking me out, and it filters people to see our beliefs about ourselves being reflected back to us. That being said, also, if I said I am, whatever comes after I am a lazy person, my subconscious mind is going to search for proof and evidence to find reasons that I am lazy. I sleep in. I don't get work done. I don't really do anything besides watch shows all day, every day. So, it's proven to me that I'm a lazy person. Okay? And your mind is doing this autopilot, searching for ways to prove that you are that. So, identity is very powerful in order to actually do things that we desire, to get habits done. Okay? Because if we go for outcome and process, it's only going to last a couple days because we don't have the identity down. Now, in order to create massive change, in order to change our lives and actually accomplish our goals and stick to things, and in order to actually see change, our energy has to be on the exact frequency of our desires, our habits, our goals, our visualizations. We have to identify with that frequency. Here's another example. So let's say I want to start making YouTube videos because I want to put myself out there. I want a big audience. Let's just go by those reasons, okay? Obviously, you want to create YouTube videos to connect, to, share value, and in whatever reason, okay? So let's say I want to create YouTube videos, and I think that, let me pull this graph back up. Okay. I want a massive following on YouTube, okay? So I need to create videos. I don't even know if you see this, but the outcome is I want, let's say, 100,000 subscribers. I want a big audience. themselves and discouraged because they don't see that outcome. Yet all they are focusing on is process and outcome. When you shift your identity to, I am a YouTuber, that is what I do for a living. Therefore, I am going to create YouTube videos, and I don't care how long it takes, because I believe that I am a YouTuber. I believe that's my purpose. I believe that is what I am. Therefore, that's what I do. And therefore, I will stick to it until the outcome of however many subscribers I have comes. So, someone will get discouraged when they don't start seeing results right away at the gym, or they don't eat healthy, or, they're sick of waking up because they're so tired and they're just not feeling it. Someone will get discouraged when they focus so much on the process and the outcome. And if you think happiness is outside of yourself in the process and the outcome, let's say you think happiness, I will be happy when I get out of here and live on a beach. You will do that, alright? It will fill your void temporarily. But you will find, oh, I am still unhappy. Because happiness in anything in life, any change, does not come from process and outcome. It comes from who you are, how you feel about yourself. And when you feel a certain way about yourself, your subconscious mind will find things outside in order to prove what you feel already within. So, if you identify yourself as something, the process will be much easier. If I think I'm a lazy person and I'm trying to go to the gym, my subconscious mind is going to be like, just stop. This is not you. Our subconscious mind does not like anything out of the comfort zone because it loves comfort. It loves the known. That is why, for example, road hypnosis. Let's say you're going to a place that you always go to. Let's say you're going to work. Okay, you do this every morning, right? You get up, you get ready, you do your same routine that you always do. You get in the car, you drive to work. All of a sudden, you end up at your destination. You end up at your workplace, and you think, how did I even get here? I don't even remember driving. Like, what? How did that happen? That is commonly known as road hypnosis. Our lives are one big hypnosis. Our autopilot functions, our day-to-day things that we are just always autopilotly doing. Life is a hypnosis because our subconscious mind, it's in control. We're always in our heads, we're always thinking, we're always living up here. And when we're living up here, we can't be living out here, taking control. And when we're living in our minds, just always thinking, the subconscious mind got it. It has it. It can do the day. It can get it done. But it's only going to do what you believe about yourself, what you identify with. Therefore, any of your negative beliefs about yourself, anything that you identify as or with, it's going to fulfill that throughout the day. And then you'll look back at your day and think, oh yeah, I didn't do this, I'm a lazy person, and it reinforces that belief. But it's not the outcome and the process that makes that belief true. It's simply how you identify yourself. What do you think you are? Do you think you're lazy? Do you think you're unhealthy? Do you think you're not productive? It's not the outcome's fault. It's the identity and the inner dialogue's fault. If you base your identity off of outcomes and processes, who are you? Who are you even? Because everything is always changing. If I were to base my identity on the beginning of my YouTube journey and not on who I am, like a YouTuber, not that identity, but the identity of how many subscribers I had, or the identity of, what I was doing, or the outcome of it, I would base myself off. I would say, oh, I'm not getting any results. I'm a failure. I'm done. But when you change your identity, consistency follows. And not only consistency, but outcomes. Because when you have that identity, it is going to be mirrored back to you, whatever it is that you think you are. Do you think you're broke? Do you think that, oh, I just can't make money? I'm just not worthy of money. Your subconscious mind is going to be like, okay, well, here it is. There it is. If you base your identity, I am change this, because at first it's going to be hard to believe. But if you said, I am a millionaire, I'm worth $1,000,000, I make a lot of money easily, money always finds me because I am a money magnet. If you base it off of that, that energy is going to first of all confuse the conscious mind, because at first it doesn't sit comfortably, those sentences, because it's not your beliefs. But by repetition, slow repetition, the build of it, it will create a passageway for your subconscious mind in order to be like, here, prove this to me. Money opportunities will show up. Money will show up. You will find a way to make more money. You will ask for a promotion. Opportunities will come, because when you change this, the outside of you changes, because life is a reflection of what we feel about ourselves. So, the conscious mind, 5%, too much effort. If you think you're a lazy person, don't even try waking up early. I struggle with this, but because here's me, I'm sleeping in. I need to start working on this myself. But it's so much force, it's so much effort, because number one, our past supports our known, our past supports the autopilot. I have an autopilot of, skipping past the alarm and sleeping in. And I've done it every day in the past. I've been doing this my whole life. And our conscious mind, it can't comprehend waking up early. I wake up early if I say those words. It does not resonate. But the subconscious mind will, I wrote this down, it won't support the unknown unless the identity and belief changes. And the only way to do that is through repetition of telling yourself, I am a productive person. I wake up early. I am not lazy. I get things done. When I say it, the autopilot, the conscious mind will slip through to the subconscious, and I will wake up, and you know what? The subconscious mind's gonna be like, let me prove to you that you wake up early, and naturally, I will probably also feel more awake. Our inner dialogue has so much impact on our energy levels as well. So by changing the language on how we identify, we change so many things: our health, our routines, our habits, our self-esteem. Now, let me help you a little bit more, okay? So the subconscious mind learns in two ways. First, for 7 years. Surprising, right? But when you ages 0 to 7, you are a sponge. You didn't know anything about life, and your parents, your teachers, the people around you, your friends, they really fed your mind. They fed your beliefs. If your parents don't make a lot of money, you think, okay, making money is hard. As a kid, you are so susceptible. That's why, as a kid, also, the subconscious mind is very vulnerable. That's another reason why kids always ask, why this, why that? Because they're learning, they're taking in, they're absorbing. And also, kids are great at imagination. Why? Because the subconscious mind, it's a beautiful place. If we feed it and if we reprogram it, we can't go back to age 7. So the second way that it changes is repetition. Repetition. We have neurotransmitters in our mind, our subconscious mind, made up of all these, synapses making connections, and all of these programs, interconnected programs. You had an event happen, now you have a fear because you never want it to happen again. Because of that event, you believe that things go this way, so you fear this. These are all connections of life in our mind. We project life. If I believe that I am ugly, what do I see? People not noticing me. Okay, so that is the projection, because through the lens of our eyes, we are seeing the reflection of our own mind. People live a little bit victim to this. Victim as in, no, it's just the way that it is. It's not that I think that I'm ugly, that people don't notice me, because people don't notice me, and that is why I'm ugly. People go backwards. They always blame the outcome. They always blame the process. process, they always blame everything outside of them, and they don't look at themselves and think, okay, let me make an effort to change my I am stories. Let me make an effort to say, okay, I am good looking. I am great. People like me. And they don't do it enough to actually see life being reflected back at them. I encourage you to really sit down and write about what are my I am statements. What do I believe about myself? Okay, and if that's hard to do, take a look at your life. Where are you struggling? Where are you thriving? Are you struggling in a relationship? What are your beliefs about relationships? Did your parents get divorced? Have you seen bad relationships? If you have a great relationship and you're thriving in that area, you must have good beliefs around relationships. Money. What's your financial situation? Is it always hard to make a little over how much money you have right now? Okay, well, that must be your money limit. The idea of how much you can make. Why don't we try putting that up and saying, I am a money magnet, and see what happens? It is not the outside world that is the problem. It is how we view the outside world. And once we change the lens, once we change how we view ourselves and our identity, the process comes much easier. The outcomes start changing. And that is how to create everlasting change. So, repetitive, self-serving dialogue. I am affirmations. I have a couple on my channel, by the way. I have a playlist of, whispered affirmations for different areas of your life. I recommend listening to those every night, especially nighttime, because your mind is very susceptible. Because as you're drifting off to sleep, the conscious mind is sliding into the subconscious mind. What you're thinking right before you fall asleep, you dream about. It's just a very powerful night, or every night. Very powerful time to manifest, okay? And one last thing, your mind does not know the difference between, your subconscious mind doesn't, between imagination and reality. So as you were saying these I am affirmations, I am very productive. I'm so productive that money is finding me. I am a money magnet. People are, I'm networking because I am a great person. I'm charismatic. Visualize your life. Use your imagination. If you identify, I am a YouTuber, what does that look like? What does that look like? You get in front of the camera, you're having a big audience to connect with. You're attracting, opportunities. And if you are I am a healthy person, you visualize that. What does this look like? Visualize yourself fit. Visualize yourself eating healthy and enjoying it, of having your meal time and your cooking be your meditation. I really want you to implement imagination into this and visualization. It makes the affirmations and the identity, I am statements much more powerful. Oh, that was a lot. I really hope you enjoyed this and got a lot of value from it. Be sure to check in with your inner dialogue and your I am situation there, okay? Next time you say, oh, I need to work out to become fit, I am fit, therefore I'm going to work out. You will have so much easier life. You will have a so much easier life. Habits will be easier. Everything will be easier. Alright, I love you so much, and thank you for listening to all of this. Let me know what you got from it. Let me know what you're gonna I am manifest, and I hope to see you again soon. I love you so much.